which was born in vain. So some people were born in vain. And let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. See? And let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant. You got a grape and a plant. We said the multitude of people, let them die. That's what he's saying. But let my grape, a grape, not a cluster of grapes, but a grape, and a plant, one plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. That's honor and dishonor. Right there, dishonor and honor. So these are the choices that we have. Either you want to be honorable or you want to be dishonorable. Ain't no in between. That's life or death. Life gonna be honorable, death gonna be dishonorable. So that's all it's talking about. That's all the Bible's talking about. Either honor or dishonor, right or wrong, righteous or wicked. You make the choice. Look at Deuteronomy. Go to Deuteronomy, the 3rd chapter. Deuteronomy 3, and I'm going to read verse . Look, we'll start at verse 21. During 23, 21. It said, and I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, thine eyes have seen all that the Most High your power have done unto these two kings. So shall the Most High do unto all the kingdoms whither thou passest. Meaning distributing the land to Israel. Ye shall not fear them. Don't fear these nations, or these kings. For the Most High your power, he shall fight for you. And I besought the Most High at that time, saying, O Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, thou hast begun to show thy servant thy greatness and thy mighty hand. For what the Most High is, for what power is there in heaven or in earth that can do according to thy works and according to thy might? I pray thee, let me go over and see the good land that is beyond Jordan, that goodly mountain in Lebanon. Most High was wroth with me for your sakes, and would not hear me. Hear this? And would not hear me. The Most High was wroth with me for your sakes, and would not hear me. And the Most High said unto me, let it suffice thee. Speak no more unto me of this matter. They don't want to hear it. Hear that? No, but every time you say something, Most High gonna hear you, huh? When the Most High have he made us in this image. Just like you have attitudes, Most High have attitudes. That's what you seeing right there. Most High was wroth with me. He said, Most High was wroth against them for your sakes, for Israel's wicked sake, and would not hear me. Hear this? And would not hear me. So every time you pray, this is Moses. Look, every time you pray, the Most High ain't gotta hear you. He ain't gotta hear us. What we to tell the Most High what he's going to do? He would have said, but the Most High was wroth with me for your sakes and would not hear me. And the Most High said unto me, let it suffice thee, let it satisfy you. Speak no more unto me of this matter. Get thee up into the top of Pisgah and lift up thine eyes westward and northward and southward and eastward, and behold it with thine eyes. For thou shalt not go over this Jordan. That's Moses. They look to the north, the south, the east, and the west. with your eyes, man, but you ain't going over into it. But charge Joshua and encourage him and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt see. So we were bold in the valley over against Bethbeal. There it is right there. And for I'm talking to you holy rollers out there that think you all that. Listen, it's Moses. Look. Go to Numbers, the 12th chapter. Miriam and Aaron, Moses' brother and sister and brother, was talking against Moses, talking about the Most High deal with them, and the Mashiach Yahushua deal with them like he deal with Moses. Numbers 12:5. And the Most High came down in the pillar of a cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. They also said he married an Ethiopian woman, but let's see if he gonna say anything about Moses marrying the Ethiopian woman, or is he gonna say something about the fact of they saying that. Let me read it to you guys. Verse 2. It says, and they said, hath the Most High indeed spoken only by Moses? Said he not spoken? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Most High heard it. See? Once again, and they said, Miriam and Aaron, and they said, hath the Most High indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Most High heard it. Verse 5, and the Most High came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Most High, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant, listen at this closely, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches, and the similitude of the Most High should he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Most High was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow, just for opening up her mouth and putting the Most High in that conversation. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. She was white. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my power, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead. So to be white is like one dead, because she became white as snow. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Most High, saying, heal her now, O Most High, I beseech thee. And the Most High said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out of the camp 7 days. And after that, let her be received in again. So she was shut out the camp 7 days with lepers. Turn her white. Most High ain't playing. That's why people think that, okay, you think you know the Most High, you better think again. Look, I'll question you with this. First Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verse 16. For who have known the mind of the Most High, that he may instruct him? For who have known the mind of the Most High, that he may instruct him? Tell him what to do. give him instructions. But we have the mind of a Mashiach, because he come in the volume of the book. We've been dealing with him. Even during the time of Moses, Adam, everywhere. All the time we've been dealing with Mashiach Yahushua. You know, he's always there. Even though it's the Most High is the supreme authority, Mashiach Yahushua is still there as an angel. Dealing with him. I mean, he come down. Anybody seen the Most High? Anybody seen him, period. So it's still a Mashiach Yahushua, and that's who is the glory of the Most High. So you gotta watch what you do and say. Told Moses, don't speak to him no more to me. I ain't listening to you. A lot of times you go into the Most High about something, you don't want to hear everything. Let's let you know he don't want to hear everything. He already knows what's going on. He don't want to hear that. Especially you ain't trying to change, you ain't trying to build up your faith, to believe. All of a sudden now you want him to do everything for you, but you don't believe. When it's time to apply your faith in him, you doubt. Look at Jeremiah 15 and 11. The Most High said, verily I shall be well with thy remnant. That's the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Verily, truly, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction. See? And that's what we're looking for. Just like you look at, going back to Joseph, his wicked Israelite brothers sold him to the Arabs, they sold him to the Egyptians. Yeah. But Joseph was raised up right under the Pharaoh. That's why when you look at Egypt, we ruled Egypt from the 14th to the 18th dynasty. We are those names that you look at a lot of these Egyptologists and so forth. Egypt wasn't powerful till we was there. We had the understanding of how to build those pyramids and so forth. That's why you see pyramids everywhere. Where we were, as the Israelites. Not any other nation, but as the Israelites. We had that technology. You see, right here in California, they call a lake, Pyramid Lake. It's a pyramid coming out of the water. Beautiful pyramid coming out of the water. They call it Pyramid Lake, going up I-5. Mississippi, what they call, we call them the mound builders, Wichita. They were part of the tribe of Gad. A lot of brothers don't, you do your research on that. They're the ones that defeated Custer. That's why they want to keep them silent. Hidden ones, just like we as the children of Israel are hidden ones. Oh yeah. See, so during the time of Daniel, in his captivity, Daniel and his partners, 3 partners, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, as they called them, named them, as they always give us their names. They was raised up. That's why I say the Most High said, hey, the main thing we need now is from Jacob's trouble to this time here when it says, Jeremiah 15:11, the Most High said, verily, truly, it shall be well with thy remnant, with your remnant, with the 1/3. That's what you want to be a part of. The 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Verily, truly, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction. The Most High said he's going to do this. Do you believe it? You have the faith to believe it? Or you don't believe it? Come on. He's going to deal with this. You wonder, why is this happening? Because the Most High already said it's going to happen. Do you believe it? You don't believe it, then hey, you're going to be dealing with, being dealt with harshly. Look at go to Jeremiah the 40th chapter. Start at verse 1. It said, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Most High after that Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had let him go from Ramah, when he had taken him, being bound in chains among all that were carried away captive of Jerusalem and Judah, going into captivity with chains, which were carried away captive unto Babylon. And the captain of the guard took Jeremiah and said unto him, the Most High thy power hath pronounced this evil upon this place. Now the Most High hath brought it and done according as he hath said, because ye have sinned against the Most High, and have not obeyed his voice. Therefore this thing is come upon you. Over and over again. Captivity came upon us because he said, hey, read them curses in Deuteronomy 28:16 to 68. You don't do what I say do, you won't follow my rules and regulations, I'm going to send an enemy against you and scatter you among all nations. Here we are here. And now, behold, I loose thee this day from the chains which were upon thine hand. If it seem good unto thee to come with me into Babylon, come, and I will look well unto thee. But if it seem ill unto thee to come with me into Babylon, forbear. Behold, all the land is before thee. Whether it seemeth good and convenient for thee to go thither, go. Say, no, I'm loosening these chains from you, man. You go with me into Babylon. Say, now while he was not yet gone back, he said, go back also to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, whom the king of Babylon have made governor over the cities of Judah, and dwell with him among the people. Or go wheresoever it seemeth convenient unto thee to go. So the captain of the guard gave him victuals and a reward, and let him go. See, that's the favor of the Most High. With Jeremiah in captivity, Jeremiah released from captivity. That's the power of the Most High. But if you think, oh, it's going to be negative against me, okay, it's going to be negative against you. But you see here, then went Jeremiah unto Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the Mizpah, and dwelt with him among the people that were left in the land. Free. Let them go. That's why I say this is very, very possible and will take effect. But those that have faith to believe in what the Most High is saying. Let's look at the punishment. Some of the punishment of being wicked. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go back to Cain and Abel. Genesis, the 4th chapter. Start at 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and they had laid down and had sexual intercourse, and she conceived, she got pregnant, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Most High. And she again bare him his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass